I wanted to ask about your relationship with fear because you kind of just brought it up. And for fighters, it's obviously like a demon you have to look in the face eventually. How do you handle fear before you go into a title fight, 9 times?
When I was young, I thought that later on in my career, fear will go away because I will get more experience. And I realized that fear does not go away. Fear get worse. You're more stressed because every fight when you're successful are bigger than the last one. And you have more to lose. You have more people watching you. So there is more at stake. So it gets worse. Then after I decided to see certain sport psychologists, and they always told me that at the time my English was not as good as it is now. They were trying to brainwash me. George, stop saying you're afraid. You're not afraid. You're excited. And I was like, man, I don't know. I will be excited for the situation, but not knowing if I'm going to get beat up, humiliated, or, to win the fight on Saturday night. And then I realized that there's no courage without fear. You shouldn't be afraid to admit that I'm afraid. And the way you domesticate fear, because it will always be there, the way you domesticate it, you have to accept it. Accept the fact that the fear will make you train harder because you're afraid that your opponent gonna get more prepared than you are. The fear gonna heighten your reaction time, your power when it's time to explode. It's gonna make you better. It's gonna enhance your senses, your athletic performance. The fear could be used positively. Of course, it can make you fold under pressure, but the way you domesticated it is by with the preparation. The better you prepare, the better you have, the more you have confidence, the more you increase your confidence. And confidence is not the absence of fear, is knowing that you have what you need in order to succeed. And when you're confident, you can walk with a straight face, you put on a mask, and you're ready to give it all. Because even though you're afraid, you can lie to others, but you cannot lie to yourself. You've done what needs to be done in order to be to your optimal form.
Yep.
And you can go out there with, an empty mind and be ready to face anything.